fight over who's going to come in. I like that.
I won. Here's what we think happened. Is Gary used to come in all the time. And he'd come up and be like, hey, people heard us on the radio and he came and saw the show. Now we're like, we think you guys are like, whoa, let's get a taste of this little gold radio thing that's happening.
And honestly, we're not, it's fun.
We love it when you guys come in.
We have a good time. We love when Buda comes in. Buda, acjokes.com. And not only acjokes.com, but you're going to be over in beautiful downtown Summers Point.
I know. I'm going to be on Woodland Avenue behind the Wawa on December 10th. We got a show.
It is. Okay, yeah. It says Pat's Place for Comedy, and then it just says studio space.
They say it's the best kept secret in Summers Point.
Oh, yeah.
Buda kills it.
From what I heard just now.
It's December 10th, so what's that? That's just about a week away.
Yeah, next Saturday.
Pat's Place for Comedy. It's 112 Woodland Avenue in Summers Point. Go check out Buda. He kills it. Our buddy
You get him on my website. It's easy to get.
And our buddy Detroit Brian's going to be there.
Yeah.
And so, give him your social media.
You gave him a nickname now.
You gave him that name, didn't you?
Yeah.
Brian Stedman. Nice.
Yeah, Detroit Brian.
We don't even know if he's really from Detroit.
I don't believe him. Do you know behind the scenes? And I think, I don't want to blow up somebody's spot.
Yeah.
There's a lot of talk within the gossip of AC Jokes because he talks about, Detroit Brian talks about how he's been stabbed and shot.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There are people that don't believe it.
Oh.
Because they make a good point. They say, listen, like if I got stabbed, I'm like, dude, I got stabbed. I'm showing you the
scar.
I need a story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When he hosts, you know what I say? I go, give it up for Brian, the poor guy. We had to stab him 7 times to get him here. I go, he's an ogre. He looks like an albino Shrek. I say, he was hard to get here.
Hey, I'll help you out a little bit, too. You do private parties?
Yeah.
Like Christmas parties. You figure are coming up now. Are you booked with those, too?
acjokes.com, bro. Yeah. And we'll show up. We'll make it a comedy club.
Dude.
Is it like a stripper when she comes to your house for a bachelor party?
Basically.
Where, like you have a guy who comes with you, brings the radio, and make sure you're safe?
I have Matt carry everything.
Gotcha.
Matt's the guy.
Matt, warm him up, will you?
I hired Buda for my little guy's 10th birthday.
I love that.
He came in. He played Nerf darts with everybody.
It was awesome. I kicked all their butts in Fortnite.
Does it stink doing like a young show?
No, I had to do
a clean show.
River.
Yeah, you told me that.
For over 1,000 kids.
Dude,
were
you
there.
have to follow like the Wiggles.
I had to go before a magician.
See, do you balloon animals too? Balloon animals?
You'll get it out. You'll get it
That's
out.
what he did, yeah.
I don't know what an aminal is, but I did it.
Joe just had a stroke.
I don't know what happened.
You had it's a pretty busy week. You got a couple of things that went down. One, it's the anniversary of you dropping 260 pounds.
Yeah, I got my surgery 6 years ago, right around Thanksgiving.
Did you get the hardcore surgery or the sleeve?
I got the sleeve.
Okay, so the sleeve, and you dropped 260, and you've kept it off, man. Good for you.
Oh, yeah. My girlfriend yesterday got something called the Switch by Nintendo. No, it's called the Switch, but... So
I just switch.
Yeah, so
that's where they switch your body with somebody else.
No, they switch where your stomach gets connected back to. So not only did she get 80% of her stomach taken away, they bypassed half of her intestines.
Oh, that's a major
that's where most of the calories are absorbed, are in your intestines.
Yeah.
So what they're finding is people are getting the surgery, but we're all still like fat people.
Yeah.
We still kind of eat through it. Now when they bypass half of your intestines, your calories are absorbed in there. Not so much now.
How about just running or a couple push-ups?
I mean,
or maybe
I'm
quantity.
I'm 48. You think I'm just going to start? It's like you. It's
I'm
like asking you to be a nice guy.
Too.
You're not going to just be a nice guy out of nowhere.
Man.
You're cute, but you're not a nice guy. You know.
What was the weight that made you go, okay, I'm waking up this morning, I got to change?
613.
520.
Wow. Holy hell, man.
I was like, bro, you have an issue.
Yeah, so like you couldn't
I didn't weigh myself. I couldn't weigh myself. I had to buy a scale on Amazon privately that went up to 600 pounds.
Yeah.
I had to get the 17D batteries that it took. And then, 520. I said, all right, let me go see somebody.
I like it 475. You're still like, I'm good.
Yeah,
yeah,
I can still eat some.
Yeah. I don't know. You just...
Because I think you get to a point where... Did you have the point where I'm just going to give up? Did you get that go through your head?
I just eat myself to death, basically. I mean, I was a cab driver.
Yeah.
You were a cab driver?
You know you're fat when you're a
cab driver
for 10 years. Yes, yeah.
Wow.
And you know what's I knew I had a problem when I knew where every drive-up garbage can in town was. So I didn't have to get out of the truck. The taxi. I knew where all the garbage... There was one behind the post office. There was one behind this public school.
Dude, well, good for you, man. And so you dropped 260 pounds. Yeah. And then the other thing was,
my God,
and I know this is.
You ever go? Did you ever go to
I
one?
did my 20th a couple years ago.
30th high school reunion.
Oh.
And
Dude,
not for nothing. Like, I was like one of the best looking ones. Like nobody talked to me, but like I have.
Were you heavy in high school?
Yeah.
So did people not recognize you?
No, they recognize me because I'm a comedian, and they see I'm. They know.
Okay. See, that's the problem.
90 people were there, and at least 42 of them have seen me on stage. The next reunion is going to be in Atlantic City because they all were like,
nice.
Yeah.
But this is the problem I had with reunions.
So much fun.
Reunions were cool when people didn't have social media and you didn't know anything about anybody, and you got to catch up. Now I literally know what Lydia, who
but it's fun because there are people that aren't on there. Like I played baseball with a kid for 14 years, and he's standing in front of me, and I'm going, "Who is this kid?"
Yeah.
And he goes, "It's me." I go, "Oh my God, I'm old, man. What is wrong with me?
30
What do I
years,
want at this refrigerator? I've been standing here all day."
A couple kids dead. That's always a little
we
creepy
had a couple
too.
ODs. Yeah.
Yeah, did they do anything like put pictures out to honor him or
Yeah, and
anything?
everyone's like sad about certain
Yeah.
people, and in my head, I'm going, the guy was a douche.
Well,
Like
that's
he knew kung fu and used to like pick on everyone.
And there's always the gossip. Like we had a couple kids in our class die, and it's always the first thing is like, what do you think happened?
Yeah.
Because like the last kid was in good health, he was like in shape, and we're like, he just died suddenly, and we're like, okay,
Well, here's the
like,
thing.
what was going on?
There were two dudes there that night at the reunion that were good-looking dudes in shape that were fat and bald, and I was just like, wow,
Right.
wow.
You're talking like the quarterback.
It looked like Eddie Murphy playing a character. You ever look at somebody and you're like, dude, are you for real right now?
You ever have one of the smart kids from high school rip your ticket stub when you're going into a movie? Because I had that happen.
No,
Straight A
that's
student. He
horrible.
was the guy. I'm like, oh, hey, man.
That's straight out of American Pie, bro.
It's like,
right there.
Theater 7. I'm like, thanks, dude.
Dude, now see, I'm the opposite. I went to my high school reunion, and I'm talking to one kid, and he's like, yeah, after I got my doctorate, I decided I wanted to give back. So at 27, I joined the Marines. I go, you're a better man than me, dude.
Well, dude, in the 80s, nobody really came out if you were gay or anything.
Yeah.
So, like, now when you go back and you see all the people that are gay in your class, you're like, yeah, I remember him.
Okay.
Yeah, that guy dressed
I
up like a
remember that
girl
guy.
for Halloween once. Now I get it.
This guy used to spin a textbook while we were all getting changed in gym class. Like, he used to spin it on his finger. Is that the way he used to, like, let out his aggression? Or what?
The meanest thing happened at my 20th reunion. There's a kid who came out, I guess, later in life as gay, and he dropped a note right before the reunion to this girl who we all thought was the sweetest girl in the world, and she was. He blamed her for ruining his high school career because the way she treated him. And, just dropped some heavy stuff on this girl right before the reunion. She said she was in tears.
Wow.
And she's like, I don't even remember who the kid is.
Yeah.
Like, I knew this girl. I'm like, she was so nice to everybody. I don't know if he got the wrong girl or what, but man, it like, and he didn't show up to the reunion to confront her. He sent her a letter.
Yeah, just don't go. Just look at
I graduated.
He ruined the reunion for
I
her.
graduated 92 in Nutley, and this girl comes up to me, 94, and she's like, and I know who she is. I go, and she did so much drugs, like she didn't remember me. Like I literally made her cry because I'm like, dude, you asked the girl that I went to the prom with for me. We used to work at ShopRite together. I'm like, you remember the drawer
recollection.
with the money in it?
See, that's
remember
how
the
it's
girl
doing,
used to hand with the curly hair? That was my sister.
Yeah, that's
I'm like,
defeating too when you think you know somebody. You're like, hey, no, remember me from high school? Like you were friends with them.
Yeah.
she blocked it out.
Yeah.
Oh man, you've had a busy couple weeks,
Dude, family I had, dude. And let me tell you, those socks those autistic kids gave me when I did that benefit are the best pair of socks.
Was that a
Yo,
thing?
I wore them like 4 days in a row.
What makes them special socks?
They're just the way they fit.
Yeah.
I pulled them up to my left.
for-
I pulled them up to my testicles. Like that's how high.
Did
they
the
were.
kids make them? Why are they special?
Yeah,
They're
you
just-
did a fundraiser
funnier.
for kids with
Yeah.
autism,
Yeah.
and this was your payment.
Yeah, no.
This
It was my Christmas gift. It was
look,
like a little gift.
acjokes.com. You can find Buda there all the time. And he's also December 10th, next Saturday, Pat's Place for Comedy in Summers Point. It's going to be 112 Woodland Avenue in Summers Point. Go check him out.
Yeah,
Get
and
your
if you want to
tickets.
see if I'm near you, BudaTheComedian.com, BUDA.
And we're going to have some tickets for this tomorrow, too.
Yes, December 10th, man. Come out to
Yeah.
Pat's Place for Comedy in Somerset. Dude, it's going to be a great time. We got
I'm
5
telling you.
comics. Oh,
Buda slays every time he's on stage. He kills it.
I try to.
Buda, we love you.
I love you.
We'll see you soon.
See you soon. I'll bring you more snacks. I brought him a peanut butter cup.
Yeah,
now.
I'm eating it
Check
today.
this.
I'm done.
Brittle.
It's
Yeah.
got peanut brittle,
Yeah.
dude. I feel like they've created. I feel like Reese's listens to the show and
Dude,
they're like, let's put out a new flavor for Buda to bring him.
It's peanut butter on peanut butter.
It's
I
insanity.
will not be eating this
Look, we get
you'll
back.
until I get home.
We'll do some tricks.